Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and today we're going to continue the iPhone 4 tips, and today we're covering Safari, or the web browser that's built into your iPhone. So here's Safari. Now it may be located in a different location when you turn your iPhone on. This is where I've put it, I like it there. So let's go ahead and zoom in here so we can show you a little bit closer what we've got. So here's Safari. Let's go ahead and open it. Now I've already navigated to Zollotech.com, my site. And let me show you how to navigate if you're not familiar, and maybe show you a couple tips. So here's the site. Obviously we've kind of flicked to find what we want to see next. Go down the page. If we want to zoom, we pinch. If we want to zoom out, we pinch this way. Or I'm sorry, pinch or unpinch, whatever you want to call that. So pinch to zoom. And if you want to see it formatted for the page, we can double tap this area and it will bring it in. We double tap again, it goes back. If we want to see this area, double tap, comes in, double tap, goes out. Real simple, but nice to know. So that's the page itself. Now we have a couple options down here. We have back, forward. Here we have a couple options for add bookmark, add to home screen, mail link to this page, print, which is a new feature. If you have a printer on your network, you can print to it. So one of these things, you probably are familiar with what a bookmark is. You can save where the site is so you don't have to type in the address all the time. We can mail it. Print is pretty self-explanatory. Add to home screen. Let's go ahead and do that. And what it will do is ask us to name it. We'll go ahead and add. And what it does is add a link to the website you're currently on to your home screen. You can place this anywhere just like any other app. We can put it here if we want. Move it back. And when we tap on it, it will open in a web browser and bring us to the page we want it to. So it's just a nice way to go to a site that maybe you don't have an app for yet. So it's really, it's not really something I personally use a lot, but it can be helpful for a lot of people. So the other option down here is our bookmarks. That's this button here. It looks like a little book. And here's bookmarks. We also have history within here. So we have a bunch of different bookmarks. We can sync these with MobileMe, but that's another video. Let's go into our history, and in history, some of you may want to know how to clear that. There's simply a clear button down here at the bottom. We tap on this and clear our history. Now they're all gone. We hit done and they're gone. But we still have our bookmarks retained. That's just the history. So that's how you take care of that. Now we also have this button here that has a 2 on it. If we tap on this, we have 2 different windows open, or 2 different almost like tabs, but I guess it's more like a window also. We can also do a new page if we want to navigate somewhere else and open up to 8 of these pages before we can't do that anymore. So what we can do is if we've got too many, we hit this X and they go away. Now we only have 1 open. So really simple. Now there's a couple more things. If we tap on the top bar, it brings down the address bar. We can type in whatever address we want, Google, CNN, Engadget, whatever, and hit go and we can get to that website. Now in here we have a search bar. Now I've put in the word iPhone and it searches for iPhone, but if you look down here it says on this page 28 matches. That's actually how you can search a page for a keyword. So if I scroll down on the page, it says find iPhone and it highlights it in yellow. Here's next. We can go to the next word, and since we're in iPhone 4 tips, we're going to see a lot of the word iPhone, 28 matches, and we keep going, and that's pretty much it. So the browser itself is very simple. Now this is the default browser. There are a couple other browsers available in the App Store, Opera and I can't remember the new one that actually allows you to use Flash as well. But let's go ahead and exit this and show you a couple settings before we conclude here. So we go into settings. Yep. We go to settings. Here's our settings button. And under here we have Safari. We can set our default search engine. For any of you that may not want Google, you can set it to Yahoo or Bing. You also have autofill. You have fraud warnings, JavaScript, block pop-ups, cookies. You can clear your history here as well. Clear your cookies or cache. And for developer, we have the debug console. So really some decent options for such a simple mobile browser, but here's how you get to them. So that should help you out, I hope. There's really not much more to cover as far as the browser goes. If we wanted to tap on this video, it will open and play without any problem. but there is not Flash included in the browser. So that's really it for the browser. Not a whole lot more to talk about, but for any of you that may have any other tips or browsers you like to use other than Safari, please feel free to comment below and let others know that haven't used this and are waiting for their Verizon iPhone this week. Thanks for all who've subscribed. I appreciate it. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.